Time that they do so here at this venue, the grounds that Pirates last visited when it looked very
They have as a lot of players to try and make sure that they score very early on.
last season, as well as Mofokeng plays a beautiful ball for Sibilibili, tries to finish first time and has put it wide on the follow-up. Did end a very long goal drought against TS Galaxy, did Sibilibili. Third chance created by Rele Mofokeng this season. Last season he created 69 chances. There's a nice ball played in behind, but Fangani Zulu reading it very, very well. There's only one match that he's missed in the last 13 league encounters. That's Zulu leads the league in terms of assists this season with 7. He's looking for another here. Scraped away, but not far enough now. Paulus had a go, appealing for a corner and getting it. Must have taken a slight deflection.
Yeah, early signs from the Pirates. We've seen at times they do play those early crosses, especially from outside of Hoto, but there's one thing that the team has improved. Last season,
Pirates have already this campaign. A free kick for Richards Bay, courtesy of Gumede. 7th successive league anchor for Richards Bay. As Tembu delivers it in, he's gone deep. Siema, not quite certain of who was lurking around him, gets the header in, and then there's the goal. Brilliant! Oh, wow! What a hit from Tulani Gumede! Well, Orlando Pirates were the last team in the league to concede from outside the box when Vincent Pule struck for Sibilele 3 games ago, and now Super Chain has been beaten from range once again. So twice in just a few weeks, having not been beaten from range since February last year prior to that.
and you look at the ball whenever it was played inside the box. I mean, that's a strike. That's a volley. Look at the way also Mlenga just placed it, and also the body, you know, the body of Gumete being able to use, slice it a little bit on his outside foot just to give it enough power to actually beat Super China. But also looking at it earlier on, I think there was a miscommunication or a misunderstanding.
There's Gumete. There will be a free kick right on the edge of the D. Chance for an instant retort from the Buccaneers, but what a fabulous start for Richards Bay. Pick your metaphor. I'm going with cut amongst the pigeons, because that has Mofokeng into the wall. Corner. Wait 1 game longer to try and equal Monique Joseph's clean sheet record. There's an interesting flick there. And then it comes infield. Paulus losing out in 17 as there's another box entry here from Mofokeng and some great skills.
It's going to be a lot of an outlet to be able to play out instead of just steering.
Bata! Well, he hits them better than practically anyone in the lands. This time Otieno just about equal to it.
Look at the amount of space that Timbata had just outside the box, and it just...
Watch out for that potential record to topple it. Paulus latches onto it and then lifts it over under serious pressure.
They need to be very careful that it's Richards Bay on the left-hand side. Malachi seems to find space. Earlier on it was Sibilibili, but look at the run here. Look at the pass that was played to Apollos, but you can see it didn't, after the first touch that he...
3 games since. Challenge on Sanele Barnes is an illegal one. They gained that one, lost 2-1. Serious question marks over offside. Paulus is asking a lot from Moreni here, but has managed to catch up with Zulu. Fouls him in his effort to take the ball away. Has had more touches in the box this season than Ranello and Batuma did across the whole of the previous campaign for Richard. Paulus. Mofokeng
was not going for goal there.
Yeah.
They tried to play it inside there. Said again, they seem to find.
In from Mufokeng. Still there for Pirates. Hotso. Mufokeng. Stands it up. And attacked well by Butuma, but with Otieno down, it's a fall in favour of the hosts.
Yeah, very brave there from Otieno, because he realized that the ball
Goal lead, and Butuma hit back with one just after the break. And it was eventually a 3-1 win for Pirates in the first round of the Nedbank Cup. It is 5 successive wins for Pirates in all competitions. Played it in with pace. Chain gets gloves on it. Collected by Barnes. Set back for Mabuya. And now Kumete, the goal scorer. Now they have a chance to try and punish from their own. Goalkeeper comes off his line to the hand of it. And did fall for Nashikwa.
Yeah, doesn't
Get out to Muremi, who's changed flanks. Good floated ball from Butuma, who connects. That's straight into the clutches of Ian Otieno.
He's one player that is very, very dangerous inside the box. That is in Butuma. Look at how he positioned himself. And you look at the leg as well. Looking at the is.
Mufuke. Nemtajela. Now Apollos almost latches onto that one. Mufuke down and into the path here of Kumete. Oh, what's he done there?
I think he was trying to play Mahala with an outside foot, but the legs were gone. You look at the number of the distance that he had to.
Apollos now. Butuma strikes it. Wow.
The tempo seems not.
The 2019-20 season, Sundowns against Black Leopards, as the ball is worked in here and put wide by Apollos, with Nemtajela primed to slot it away.
I think also Apollos maybe possibly saw it a little bit late, but then again, look at really making the type of run inside the box, being very, very clever. They're playing the ball in.
Through to him, but Apollos lunged at it and took the chance away from his teammates. Mufokeng not able to control. Nemtajela moving it on to Mufokeng. Nemtajela again. It's too strong for Moreno. Mufokeng is on hand to nick it from him. He has Mbata, stab to Moremi. Plays in the box, tries to locate one of them. Stuck with 2 injury time minutes remaining here. Dion Otto with the in-swinger. Fended away at the near post. Otto take 2. Right on top of Otieno. Still there. Now retrieved out on the flank by Moremi, edge of the area. Nemtajela trying to play the ball in for Sibilibili, who's high up the Nemtajela. He's seen a lot of it straight down the throats of Otieno. I think he celebrates his birthday today. He's still out with an injury, not sustained during a football match. It was the horrible accident. Dion Otto with the out-swinging delivery. Hasn't put automatic pace on that. Now Apollos can't work it through the thicket of Ring, picks it up on the left-hand flank. He's lifted it in here for Apollos! The Buccaneers back on terms just minutes after the restart. Well, they've laid the platform now to go on the assault and get the 3 points they came here for.
Yeah, indeed, this is the start that Orlando Pirates wanted to have in the second half. A late run, they've been down by Apollos, but look at the nice ball. They've just been dinked on top there because
back against Orbit as that's taken by Mahala.
Yeah, the good touch there on Mahala. Of course, you could see that the way his position, his body position was, you couldn't see that there was Gumeta on the further side. But yet again, they look very dangerous whenever they do have this type of breaks. Look at the run that he makes. Of course, Barnes with a clever little delay as well to make sure that the Mahala gets into the right position. But yet again,
Potter goes for goal. Rippled the netting, but nothing more.
I'm thinking possibly maybe fancy.
Comes forward. Mahala. Oh, he found the back of the net again. Lindokuhle Sikali from range. Drills it low. Finds the bottom corner. Richards Bay re-established their lead.
Grant, one will swear that Richards Bay during the week they're doing a shooting practice. And how accurate they are whenever they take these type of chances. Look at the ball that falls very nicely there for Zikali. Yes, they did find some sort of confidence on the right hand side. They're trying to play out. But they won the ball against Skakane being involved. Of course, it was a heavy touch from Mahala, but then he left it for Zikali, being able to just come just under him as a number 10, using the right technique.
Again. Zulu behind for a corner. Can they do the unthinkable against the Buccaneers? Mufokeng not in the forward court. Maklofa. This bounce on Ele Barnes onside, coming across brilliantly to Billy.
They're able to come out very nicely after that call there that Orlando Pirates players were putting for handball from Skakane, but he found this man, Barnes. I think that's
couldn't quite work the angle he wanted. Fine, Bata.
Very, really good technique there from Bata. Outside the box, we will be expecting more of this from Orlando Pirates. There's still a lot of football to be played. There's still a lot of defending as well that needs to be.
It was the case in the first half. King looking to feed Apollos once again. Bata. Otto. Taneka away. Bata looping it towards the back post. A pop-up appearance in South Africa's top flight as Andre de Jong as the ball just whizzes past across the face of goal.
I can see that with the captain Sibisi, they're trying to urge these players that to really attack the balls more, because we spoke about it a little bit earlier. Once somebody makes the run, you need to have 1, 2, 3 or 4 players
working alongside Taneka Cheers. Otieno under a bit of pressure there. De Jong beaten to it by Mabuya, and then thrashed away by the excellent Moses Mtembu. Let that one run. Namibian again. Otieno flopped it! And it's been smuggled over the line. Goal for Orlando Pirates. Or is it? Well, Chris Kisto immediately looked over to his second assistant, Cledwin Baloy. Well, the Kenyan keeper's heart would have been in his mouth there. Siema, can he be the hero? Yes, he can! Siema with a blistering strike to give Orlando Pirates hopes of departing the Umhlathuze Sports Complex with all 3 points. They are level again.
We have seen so many beautiful goals tonight outside the box. Look at the space that he had. Also realizing there's so many bodies coming in front of him. The touch allowed him as well on his right strong foot. There was nothing that Otieno could be able to do to try and save that ball. That was a good strike there from Siema.
Well, he banged in the winner against Orbit College back in August. And he has back